Tor, how's it going? I just took a look at your public review. I think
Bastard! You stupid bastard!
I think that this looks really, really nice, and I think you should be really very pleased with the work that you've done. I remember your first assignment, and I think this is certainly light years beyond that. I think you did a fantastic job. Um, there's
How could you do this to me?
That's really great right there. Um,
Jack! How could you do this to me?
there's a lot of feeling in that. The thing that I don't particularly like is the eye twitch. I like how frame by framing. I like how you've got the cheek leading it. Um, my only, I think it's great. My only thing that I don't like about the eye twitch is because he's moving so much. You kind of, I feel like you miss it a little bit. Um, Maybe you want to bring the top. I'm just looking, just watching myself kind of eye twitch. Maybe incorporate the top a little bit. I don't know. Eye twitches, every time I try to do them, they never look right. Maybe starting to incorporate a little bit of the top lid just slightly, and maybe the brow, maybe a little bit of this. There seems to be more of my mouth twitching than my eye. But mainly what I'm trying to say is he's doing it as he's kind of limping, and it's kind of hard to read. But it's so minor. Maybe I'm talking like an idiot. But I think that
Jack, I'm frightened. Please help me. How do you think I feel?
my general notes for it are that there are hitchy sections in it, especially in the walks and things like that. But really, I think what you should be the most pleased with is that it's reading really well. The one guy looks pissed off and determined, and the other guy looks generally afraid. So I think you've really nailed the emotions. I think that some of the body mechanics could use some work, but the emotions are there, and I think that's the more important part.
Jack, shut up!
Okay, the main reason why I wanted to do this, I like how you have the frame count at an angle here. That's kind of cool. The main reason why I wanted to do this is this last scene. Let's take a look.
Me. How do you think I feel? You fool! Jack, shut up!
Okay. The only reason, like I said, the main reason why I want to do this is because I think that there's an opportunity here at this last scene. He's got him, it's a great camera angle, he's got him, they're coming along, and the other guy is at the edge of the cliff, so he's really know the place that he can go, and the guy says, "How could you do this to me?" And then he says, "Shut up." And I think that you've got a little bit of what I'd like to see in there.
You fool! Jack, shut up!
Fool, shut up. He says, "You fool, shut up." It's a little flat. I think here you can really push it with, this is the end of the scene, so it's the climax, so you have to hit the peak. So it has to be like, it has to be something big on, "You fool, shut up." There's a build there that needs to be addressed. So, what could you do there? Like, "How could you do this to me?" There needs to be like this big, like, "How could you do this to me?" Just something where he kind of, "Do this to me, shut up." And then maybe he slaps him on the head or something. "Shut up." Um, I think that's what this scene needs, because there's this, the whole scene is a buildup of tension between this guy going after this other guy and this other guy backing up, and right now there's kind of there's no resolve to that, right? He gets to the end of the cliff, but the acting is the same. The acting is still, "Shut up," which is, it's good, but "shut up" is better than "shut up." You see what I'm saying? Like, like really take it, you gotta finish it, and so I'd like to see, for my personal preference, I'd like to see him, like, you fool, just like, he could kind of do something with a gun where he maybe hits him with the butt of it or something like that. Shut up, you know. But I think that I think what I'm wanting as a viewer is you've got this intensity graph that's going higher and higher and higher, but then we get to the end and it didn't go anywhere. It just kind of stopped. The train just sort of stopped and fizzled. It just kind of went, huh? He's chasing after him. Huh? You know, we wanna get to the end and then go up more. You fool, shut up. So my only note is that hit it home. Like really drive the end of that home and use that final scene to finish the shot. To finish the idea of everything. And there's things that can be polished in this, but what I want to see as a viewer is I want to see that guy really get mean, or I want to see him. I want to see the intensity of the scene resolve itself in something. So I would work on that if I were you. Just I wouldn't. I don't know what Kenny, the mentor, is going to say, but I would say I would rather, if I was your mentor, if as a classmate, I'm telling you, I would rather you spend the time intensifying that scene than tracking your arcs. It's like you can do that later, but I think that scene, especially at the end, it's like I'm getting excited thinking about, like, what could you do? What are the possibilities? So I would really push the intensity of that scene. I think that you should really be happy, though, because your shot looks great, and the emotions are coming through very clearly, and I think you did a great job. So excellent work. I'll talk to you soon. Take care.